West?
Well, it was just our team defense overall. I don't think it was really specific to two people, but they were part of it. I just thought our help, our hands, our deflections. I think we had 15 or 16 deflections at halftime. You take close to that at the end of a game. So I just thought we were physical, and I thought we played hard the whole game. I thought the biggest stretch in the game was the first 8 minutes where we couldn't buy a shot. The whole first quarter, really. And yet we were still right there. And we did it with our defense, so I thought that was a good sign.
Best game.
You guys had that big run in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Then you came back in the third and put another 11-1 run out there.
Well, Murph, what it was the same thing in the first quarter, except for in those two quarters we scored. In the first quarter, neither teams could score. Both teams, Indiana's a great defensive team, and they got into us. They were physical, we were physical, and nobody could score. And you just felt, sitting there, someone's going to make an offensive run at some point because the defense is going to stay tonight. And it was us.
Doc, what about
that you got from Rondo? Just talk about that.
Well, from everybody, but Rondo obviously was one of them. It's funny, and I don't know what his numbers are because I haven't looked, but Avery was 3 for 11, and he may have been the most valuable player tonight because his defensive pressure, just on the ball, it made them take so much time to get into their sets, and when they got in their sets, it wasn't in the right spot. They had to throw it in places they didn't want to, and it allowed our entire defense to be dominant. And so, and Rondo was part of that as well. What I was real happy with Rondo was in the second and third, especially the speed he played with offense. Where he attacked the basket, he made things happen, and that's a good sign for us.
Would you say that's the best 48 minutes of defense your team has played?
Well, this year, for sure. I think we had another game, maybe it's funny, I think the team scored like 100 points, but I thought our defense against Oklahoma City was phenomenal, but they still scored 100. They got a guy named Durant. It's pretty good.
What about that foul on KG? You think it was
I haven't seen it. Yeah. Listen, honestly, it was so much crap going on at that point. I just think Case has been around the game a long time, and I think he was thinking, I'm going to do Kevin a favor, and get him out of here because it was getting chippy. And I had Brandon at the table anyway because I could see that too. And I really think sometimes that's what officials do, and you can't blame them for it if that's what it was.
Doc, what about the job that Sully did again? Second straight night, yeah.
He was awesome. And Brandon struggled a little tonight and got in foul trouble, and Sully was phenomenal. I wish we could just see him finish a game just once in the next couple, but he's so physical. He stays in the fray. I mean, he's a guy that he just likes to be in the trenches, and he's down there working. And he never stops.
And he was able to play through those two really quick fouls. Didn't seem